So recently here on the channel, we've been honing in on the meta a little bit more than we usually do. Guys, I gotta say, Season 14 has been one of my favorite metas to actually play Brawl Stars in. And because of this interest, we recently highlighted two different brawlers that are actually insanely good right now here in the meta, and that is Poco as well as Sam. However, in this episode today, I want to take a look at the opposite end of the spectrum for a change, a brawler that is definitely not game-breaking, and I would highly recommend staying away from or picking other options for the time being, and hope they get some love here soon because they've been bad for a while now, man. And this brawler is unfortunately Barley, and I want to make certain I don't think Barley is the absolute worst in the game. I love the notion that you guys end up bringing up in the comments down below, and I completely agree with you. I feel like no brawler is bad. It completely depends on the person piloting the brawler. Any player can make a brawler good in this game, which is why I've always run Die Hard with my favorites, Dynamite, Colt, or Mortis. No matter how good they are in the meta, I try to make them good. It's the fun of Brawl Stars, right? But for people out there who are trying to optimize Brawl Stars when it comes to their trophy progression here in the game, there are definite better options for you. Once again, we are taking to Brawl Time Ninja for some really interesting display of metrics in a sample size of 10 million battles from 2 minutes ago, so a lot of data here. In my eyes, the two most important metrics when it comes to brawler standing in the meta is use rate as well as win rate, when looking at data. Of course, like I said before, it depends on who's playing these brawlers. But as of right now, Barley is sitting at the 5th lowest use rate brawler in the entire game, 0.83%. So not a whole lot of people are utilizing him right now because there are just better options. Now, what we've been discussing a lot recently in these brawler spotlight videos is if a brawler has a very high use rate and a high win rate on top of that, it most of the time means they're incredibly good in the game right now because they're being used a lot in a lot of different situations and they're successful at it by winning and gaining trophies. A perfect example right now here is Sam. The closer and closer you get to the top right hand corner of this graph means the more broken you are, having both a high win rate and a high use rate. But on the complete opposite end of the graph, the lower left hand corner, if you have a brawler here, that means they're not being used a whole lot, and when they are used, they're not winning. And Barley is chilling pretty dang close to that lower left hand corner of the graph. Now, there are some other wild brawlers out there, much like Byron, Dynamite, and Mortis, having very high use rates and low win rates on top of that, but I feel like, for example, popular brawlers like Mortis has a detriment to his win rate because there's a lot of people playing him. Same, I guess, could be said for Dynamite, even though I know he's not good in the game as well. But Barley here, he has a very low use rate and not that crazy high of a win rate, suggesting that he's not being played a whole lot, and when he is being played, he's not that crazy successful on top of it. Now, we've talked about this a whole lot in these videos, especially when talking about Dynamite, but same goes for Barley. The reason why these two lobbers are so dang bad at the minute is because there's just way better lobbers to pick from that will fulfill the role of a lobber support, whatever you'd like to call it, way better than Barley or Dynamite would do. The reason I feel like Dynamite's use rate is really high is because he's a little bit more of a popular brawler, whereas Barley, he's not being picked because you would rather have Sprout or Tick, and when he is picked by last resort in like Power League or something like that, it's not going to go fairly well. So I'm hoping one of these days Barley will have his limelight in the meta once again, and you know what? It'd be cool to have Dynamite accompanying him on top of that. We'll have to see. But you guys will have to let me know what you're thinking specifically about Barley. I feel like he is slowly starting to get into that realm of very forgettable brawlers because he's been on that low end of the tier list for such a long time. Other lobbers outshining him for ages now. So hey, you never know, maybe a balance change will come his way here shortly. But we won't let that get us down. Much like we do in all these spotlight videos, we hop into a little bit of gameplay here, and we'll see if we can try to get up his use rates as well as his win rates on top of it. Let's do it, guys. We got to do a solid for our boy Barley out here, and all you lovers of Barley, we got this. I'm not feeling super strong about this, you guys. Whenever you're like a brawler like Barley in Showdown or like Dynamite, everyone is just like, free trophies, give me the free trophies. Okay, but hey, we're just kind of scavenging out here. We're just nabbing the cubes whenever we can, and there's teaming at 500 trophies. You gotta love that. Come on, Shelly, I'm not teaming, dude. Chill, bro. Chill. I'm pushing you out, dude. I should have died there, guys. I should have died there. Come on, Surge. What you got? This is my middle now. I should be dead. I should be dead as heck. Nice. Taking down Shelly. Aggro Barley. Get out of my middle, Surge. Get out of my freaking middle. I'm trying. I'm on a mission. I want this win rate up. Not gonna happen! Get out of my face! Get out of my freaking face! I'm on a mission! I'm on a mission! We gotta beat this Surge, dude. We gotta beat the Surge. No! It's too easy for them, dude! Barley's got it rough. He just two-taps me. But hey, I'll take second place. How about a little bit of duo showdown? It should be a little bit better. But hey, I didn't mind that last game. It was pretty dang fun. Admittedly, this map is definitely really good for lobbers. It's one of the better showdown maps. Rico, you want to pick up the cube, dog? No? Oh, yes, yes, yes. We are getting some damage. Keep these guys pinched. Try to at least. That's the gameplay of a lobber, guys. Gameplay of a lobber. Not sure where the ash is. Alright, Rico needs some help. Ooh, there's another Gus chilling. We're at the very least, getting some chip damage going. Alright, we're sweating out here. This Gus has just been chipping away at us this entire time. We got this, dude. I got you another one there. Got you another one there, dog. Let's go. First place. First place. What do you think? What do you think? Let's go. I'm getting these win rates and use rates up, dude. I ain't messing around. Let's see if we can't end things off one more while things are going good here in Duo Showdown. I'm enjoying this. Gotta be careful, though. They definitely like to rush. Okay, it's chill. Everyone likes to go a little too hard up against the lobber. Bell, hang in there, dude. I know you got this. I know you got this. That Jesse just face plants right into us. Just charges. No hold barred. Going for that kill. She wanted that blood. Okay, taking down the Colt. Let's go. We meet again. Oh my goodness. Grom, why you have so many cubes? All right, so Grom has a super on him, which is good. Let's see what we can do here. We don't have any. We'll just be a support here. That's all we really can do. Just be zoning. We straight up zoning out here. All right, let's get them out of the middle. It's definitely one thing Barley's good for. Keeping people, crowd control. Okay, good. We meet again. What? Before it gets any worse, we'll stop while we're still ahead, guys. Okay? Okay. But yeah, everyone, I think that's a good ending point for this video here today. Like I said earlier on, I feel like Barley isn't the absolute worst in the entire game. You could make an argument for a lot of brawlers being the worst, but I feel like Barley's one of the most deserving for a buff, seeing that he's been a bit lower on the tier list for a very, very long time now. And you know, you could make that argument for Dynamite as well, but I feel like brawlers like Dynamite have a little bit of exception, seeing that they are a bit higher skill cap. In the right hands of a high skill cap brawler, they can be wild, super good, so they try to avoid buffing him crazily, whereas Barley's just this, like, you know, fun control based brawler who thrives off of crowd control. He's not like crazy high skill cap or anything. He, I feel like, deserves to be maybe standing at least one meta amongst the other lobbers in this game, but hey, that's just me talking. We need justice for the OG lobbers, man. Come on now. But yeah, everyone, hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really, really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios, and take care.